Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Love of Biology. Today we are going to learn about a human eye anatomy for the vision. Actually, it is made up of accessory parts, eyeball and lens, right? So what are these accessory parts? Those are nothing but the eyelids, eyebrows and eyelashes, which will give protection, and lacrimal apparatus, which will produce the tears which contain the lysozyme enzyme. So eyelids, eyebrows and eyelashes will give just protection from the dust particles or other things. Lacrimal apparatus will produce the tears which contain the lysozyme enzyme. Here you can see in this eyelid and eyelashes you can see, and also lacrimal apparatus in the eye, so which will produce the tears. So it contains the enzymes like lysozyme which will kill the bacteria, right? So which will gives the protection also. And also six external muscles are present. So six external muscles, superior, inferior, anterior, posterior muscles externally they are present. So these will form the accessory parts. So eyelid, eyelashes, eyebrows, lacrimal apparatus and the external muscles, six. So they will form the outer one. And next, eyeball, it contains three layers like fibrous or non-vascular layer, vascular layer or uvea, retina or neural layer. So fibrous or non-vascular layer, this will form the outer wall, and middle one is vascular one and the inner one is the retina. So let us see one by one. Fibrous one. So fibrous outer one, which is non-vascular, it contains two parts. A backside sclera is present and front at the front side cornea, which are separated by a channel called scleral venous sinus. So here you can see, and also cornea is a covered with the conjunctivitis. So front side you can see the cornea before the lens, the part which is the cornea. Yes, so this cornea is front layer, it will form that cornea, and backside if you see, sclera is present and cornea is protected by the conjunctivitis, a layer it is which is protecting the cornea side. So this will form the fibrous one which does not have the vascular things. So next, vascular layer or uvea, it contains a choroid. At the backside choroid is present, middle layer this is ciliary body, iris and pupil. So this is a vascular one. So choroid which is forming at the backside you can see, and also front iris and ciliary body, all these are the blood vessels which will form in that way. So iris on both sides of the lens it is present. Yes, so all these will form, and also pupil at, after the cornea. So here you can see the pupil. So all these will form the vascular layer. So second layer this is, so which is a vascular one, also called as uvea. Next, coming to the retina or neural layer, it contains the two layers: outer pigmented epithelium, which is non-visionary layer, and neural layer for the vision. Neural layer contains the cells for the vision. So those are yeah, so this neural layer contains a bipolar, two poles containing cells, ganglion cells, which will produce action potentials, and photoreceptors with rods and the cones. So for the vision, and horizontal cells. So all of these will form the neural layer. So at the outer side here you can see the retina, which is the inner layer, and the retina contains the upper layer. You can see the pigmented layer, it is a non-visionary one, but later it contains the rods, cones you can see. After that you can see the bipolar cells and ganglion cells, and horizontal cells. In horizontal, that cells which are present here called as a horizontal cells with amacrine cells, or also you can see. So all these cells which are present in the neural region helps in the vision to produce that. So light rays which are entering into the light, so finally they will reach these ones and they will produce the light. And next, coming to the eye lens. So here lens, so after the cornea, yes, after the cornea, the light rays which will reach the lens with the two regions, anterior and the posterior region. So anterior region, and to this side iris, as well as along with the iris ciliary bodies you can see here, which are the vascular ones, and also eye pupil. Yes, eye pupil is also present in this diagram. You can see the eye pupil also at the base. Next to that, a cornea is present. So cornea, which will produce the upper layer, and next to that, iris as well as lens are present here. So these lens are at the posterior and anterior side, both the sides, it is divided into the chambers. So posterior to the lens and anterior to the lens. Okay, so what are those actually? Aqueous chamber and vitreous chamber. So aqueous chamber, so at the anterior position of the lens, so here you can see the aqueous chamber, and posterior to the lens, that is a complete thing, we are calling it as a vitreous chamber. So vitreous chamber, that is inner side, a complete eyeball, and yes, it is contains this vitreous chamber. Yeah, so all these will form the eye. So accessory parts, yes, accessory parts, eyeball, eye lens, and also these eye chambers will form the complete eye. Next, coming to the vision, how the image is producing. So first light rays, they will enter the cornea, and next lens to the retina, after retina ganglion to the, which will generate the potentials and optic nerve and the brain, and they will form the image. Actually rods and cones will help in this. Actually rods will produce a dim light as well as cones will produce a colored vision. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel.